Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great fifth wheel value from Parkway RV Center, and today we're kind of going to do a two-part video. I traded for this older fifth wheel here the other day. A gentleman and his wife traded this and the pickup truck in, and I'm going to either sell them together or bust them up separate. But both of these are just extremely nice condition. This is a great and affordable way to get a truck and a fifth wheel together. This came out of Ringgold, Georgia, local unit, just a few miles up the road. This is a beautiful, and I'm talking about one of the nicest one of these you probably will ever find. A 1996 Newmar Country Star. It's the XL edition, so it's got the extra fiberglass insulation, got the real oak hardwood cabinets, and much more. The model number is a 32 RKSA. It's 32 feet long. That's back when model numbers were the actual length of the entire camper. Has one big slide out. It's very heavy built, folks. Newmars, as many of you know, especially back then, were some of the top ones you could buy. This unit weighs 10,240 pounds dry weight, and it's like the old saying goes, the heavier it's built, the better, the longer it lasts, and the better it's built. But one of the prettiest all-original Country Stars you've ever seen. And it's very affordably priced. I really think we're underselling the crap out of this thing, folks, at $79.95. But, folks, I'm talking about this thing was kept under a carport. They've owned it for about 11 years. In fact, they bought the truck and the fifth wheel at the same time back in 2009. So 10 years. Or 9 years, excuse me. Slide out awning topper looks great. Fiberglass exterior looks great. That's part of the XL package. Now, folks, do you need a one-ton dually to tow this camper like they towed it with? No. But I was talking to the gentleman that traded it in, and his thinking's kind of like mine. He said he would rather tow it with more than he needed instead of towing one close to maxing it out. He'd rather have one that had room to spare. So if you do happen to buy the truck and the fifth wheel together, here's the advantage of that. You've got a truck, if you decide to upgrade your fifth wheel later on, you've got a truck that can handle whatever you want to put behind it. You want to sell this 32, get you a 40 foot, you got a truck that can handle it. But I'm talking about, folks, got spare tire on the back, never been on the ground, fiberglass cap. I can't squeeze back there, but it's got the roof ladder. The roof going up to the ladder going to the roof. Excuse me, getting tongue-tied here. Got the stabilizer jacks, 10-gallon water heater. And this thing is pretty much all original, folks. Beautiful older fifth wheel. Let's look inside. 32 RKSA. Got 3 steps, real hardwood floor when you first walk in and in the kitchen. This is back when Newmar made a product that you just could not beat. And look at this beautiful, all original fifth wheel, folks. Original carpet looks awesome. You know, you look at a lot of older fifth wheels, folks, and I'm a sucker for retro RVs, believe me. But you look at a lot of older campers and fifth wheels, people have changed and put house furniture in it and it just ruined the original look of it. That none of this has been done on this. The only thing I can see in here that's not original is they put an LG flat screen TV in here instead of the original CRT. And it's on a swivel and everything. That's the only thing I see in here. And it's got a VCR DVD player, which I know didn't have in 1996. Ceiling fan, there's no stains on the roof anywhere, folks. Got the 8 cubic foot refrigerator, already getting cold. It's a Dometic. And let's see here. Oh yeah, it should pick up on my thermometer. 35 degrees. I had the heat on this morning. It works great. Air works. Got the 22-inch oven, and you can look how clean this fridge is. And this looks like the original fridge. I mean, these folks, and their house matched it because I went and picked it up. And the only reason they traded is they were both retired, and the gentleman was starting to have some health problems. They did not want to give up RVing. So they winded up trading the truck and the fifth wheel in on a Class C motorhome that his wife could drive and handle in case he got sick while they were on a trip, and she could drive it. And what for that, there's no way they would have traded, folks, because the truck matches the condition of this fifth wheel. I mean, incredible condition. These are all solid oak hardwood cabinets. This is back, like I said, Newmar didn't give a second thought to weight. So that's why this thing looks as good as it does. Look around these windows, folks. There's no signs of water damage. There's no smoke or pet odors. Neither one of them were smokers. Of course, they cooked in it a little bit, but nothing real bad for a 1996 model, folks. I mean, this thing's 23 years old. Stainless steel sink, got the wood countertops. I mean, folks, I could go on for days, but you just have to see this to believe it. The original table, original chairs, all the upholstery. It's not worn out. It's not stained. You can tell it just hasn't been heavily used. All the original color coordinating day-night shades, they all work. Got the nice light fixtures. Slide out works perfectly. I've got the original sales brochure in here that I'll have available on our website as well. Chair, got the original lamp table that works. Of course, you've got the TV up here, and look at this, folks. Open this up. You've got the original AudioVox AM/FM cassette from 1996, and guess what? It works. And like I said, they've added, they got a cable box in here, or a dish box, and it's also got a Magnavox VCR DVD player. So that's it as far as what's not original in here. Open this up. You've got, of course, I've got the TV playing on antenna. Open this up. There's your original books and manuals. Some information in here. Remote controls for everything. I mean, I'm going to tell you, folks, they don't come any nicer than this for $79.95. I don't care where you go. This thing is beautiful. Look at the hardwood floors in here in the kitchen. No stains on them. Still got a nice shine to them. They've been kept clean, folks. And I love the oak cabinets in here. If you took some like Murphy's oil soap or something like that to them, man, those things would look awesome. And this is all the original carpet. You're stepping up in here, and you can see you got the padded headliner. Doesn't show any signs of leaks or water damage anywhere. Up here, you got the bathroom. Got a big tub in here and shower. Skylight. Again, look how thick that roof is, folks. Skylight and vent in the shower, which I like having a vent in the shower because that's where your steam's going to be coming from a hot shower. So to me, it would make more sense to have a vent right there instead of over the toilet. Big medicine cabinet. This thing it's like a time capsule, folks. Honestly, it's, I started in the RV industry about 22 years ago. So this would have been a frontline piece back then. And be honest with you, this thing is just as nice as they were back then when I first got started in this business. This one is that nice. It's as nice as they were back then, at least the best I can remember. Queen Island bed. Again, folks, no water stains around the antenna crank or none of that stuff. Foot of the bed, you've got a place for a TV. Closets, storage, pretty nice. 32 foot is a perfect size if you like going to state parks and older campgrounds. Because you get much over that, you're going to have a hard time getting a spot sometimes. Beautiful, beautiful fifth wheel for $79.95. I mean, wow. There's no odors in here, folks, and I can't stress this again. There's no smoke pet odors, no water mildew odors. You know, they've kept it under a carport since they've owned it for the past 10 years or 9 years. And ceiling fan. Got one light bulb that's not working. That's the only thing I found so far that doesn't work. Refrigerator's cold, air works, heat works. We got plenty of propane in it. It's already been winterized. as far as the water system. But folks, for $79.95, we're going to go through it, show you everything on it works. That's on our inspection sheet. And we'll show you everything works when you arrive here to pick it up. We don't check it out till we sell it, folks, because but I'll be honest with you, there's no reason in the world why I would have any doubt that these folks didn't keep everything functioning on it, because they did. Their house, you know, because like I said, I went and picked this thing up and brought their C-Class to them, and then drove their truck and fifth wheel back here to the lot. And their house was just as immaculate, and their property just as immaculate as this fifth wheel, just like their truck. And I'll go over the truck very, very briefly at the end of this video, because I'm going to do a separate video on it in case somebody wants to buy them separate. But they've got a 99 Dodge 3500 Cummins diesel truck with 89,000 original miles. 2-owner truck, Tennessee, Georgia truck since new, that's just as nice as this fifth wheel. And you can buy the pair of them together for $23,900. Truck and fifth wheel together, and the truck has already got a 20,000 pound Reese fifth wheel hitch. Way more than you need for this fifth wheel, but better to have too much and not enough. And like I said, you know, you're going to spend 20 grand on a late model travel trailer without a truck. You can buy truck and fifth wheel, and and be honest with you folks, this fifth wheel is built way better than the newer ones are. It may not be as flashy, but I guarantee you this thing right here, you take care of it, it'll still be in use when the 2019s are going to the junkyard, because they just do not build them like this anymore. I mean, this is a beautiful, well-built, well-insulated. This is one of the highest insulation factors you could get at the time. It's something you can use this winter, and it's beautiful. It really is, folks. Now, I know it may be more of a, how should I say this, the core may be a little older for many of my viewers, but I'm going to tell you, to me, I love this. This has just got character, and you just don't see them like this anymore. That's in this nice a condition, especially for that price. But $79.95 for the fifth wheel itself, $14,900 for the pickup truck that they traded in with it, and the fifth wheel hitch is already set up to tow this particular fifth wheel and everything else. And that's haggle-free firm. $79.95. We're going to check it out, make sure everything on our inspection sheet works. If you want a copy of the inspection sheet that'll show all the systems that we check out and repair or replace if needed for the price you pay, contact my sales department. Of course, they will get you a copy of that list and go over it with you after you receive it. We can send it fax or email. And it's going to be very, very thorough. I guarantee you there's not another dealer in the country that's going to do that kind of inspection on a 23-year-old fifth wheel. There's not. But, you know, we've been doing this for 50 years, folks. You know, we treat all RVs like this. Is the same. It's the same inspection we give a $100,000 motorhome. So everything on that sheet will be functioning flawlessly, guaranteed. And once it's been checked out after purchase, my cleaning crew cleans it inside and out, which I can't imagine. The way that this is how it came in, folks. I mean, these folks were fanatical on how clean there are. In fact, I wish I could hire his wife to come here and clean campers, because she has done a phenomenal job keeping this thing clean. But anyway, I tried. She didn't want to do it. But anyway, this is a nice fifth wheel, folks. Don't let the year model scare you. I promise you, in this price range, you're not going to find nothing nicer in anything for $79.95 than this fifth wheel right here. And we do offer delivery, so if you just want to buy the fifth wheel, this would be ideal for a temporary or permanent home for somebody. You got parents or in-laws moving in that are getting up there in age. This is something they can still have their own independence and have a nice place to stay. And we do offer delivery service if you didn't want to buy the truck. If you want to buy it for the $79.95, it's free up to 100 miles one way. So, you know, and this would be a great one for the wintertime because it is insulated 4 seasons. And we also offer nationwide delivery. But anyway, folks, don't let this one sit around. You know, I did a video last night on an $89.95 camper, and it sold in 2 hours. I did one last night on a Rockwood, and it literally, the video hit the internet. Guy called us, left a deposit, drove up from Mississippi this morning, and just paid for it on the spot. So that's how fast this stuff under $10,000 sells. And this one right here is way nicer than I believe anything else I've ever listed for $79.95. Way nicer. And this is just one of those opportunities that just doesn't come along very often. And the more you look at it, the more you like it. I mean, you look at the ceiling panels, there's no water damage. It's perfect, folks. This is as nice as you could ever hope and pray a 96 model to ever be in, is this one right here. Anyway, folks, $79.95, checked out, ready to go, cleaned up. All that's done after purchase. Take us about a week to do it. Of course, you want to verify that with the salesperson before you decide to buy it, because that changes. But once this unit's been checked out, my cleaning crew gets a hold of it inside and out. My service manager, Gordy, will do a final walkthrough, make sure everything functions like it's supposed to, and everything's clean to his satisfaction. If it is, he will give you a call, set up an appointment for your walkthrough demonstration. When you arrive here at the appointed time, he'll have the tech go over this camper with you, show you how to operate everything, show you everything on that list works, answer any questions you have, give you tips, tricks, and pointers, and help you hook it up to your pickup truck, or if you happen to buy the truck that came in with it, of course, he'll show you how to hook it up and all that as well. If you got any questions, folks, our phone number is 706-965-7929. And that number's answered 24/7. If it's after hours, our answering service picks it up, and if they can't help you, they'll get your contact information and forward it to our sales team, non-commissioned sales team, who will call you back the next business day. If you're on YouTube, folks, I've made it really, really easy to go to our website, which everybody needs to do if you're watching this video. You're going to get a lot more information on there. It's parkwayrvcenter.com. Or if you're on YouTube, go to the video description below, and the link's in the first paragraph. It'll go to my used fifth wheel page. And I'll have that factory brochure from 1996. And hats off to Newmar. They're keeping an incredible RV archive of brochures. Not many manufacturers do that, but they've got them going all the way back to the early 80s. So that was really impressive to me. And you can download it to your computer and print it out, study it. You'll know more about this fifth wheel and how it's built than I do, or anybody else selling one. And it's on my website, parkwayrvcenter.com, as well as pictures, specs, weights, tank capacities, and much more. But anyway, folks, wow. You just need to come look at it. That's all I can say. Don't judge it till you look at it. If you can, come look at it, spend some time in it. We'll run some power to it, let you do your own inspection. Now, we do offer an option B, and that's if you buy the camper just like it is with no inspection. Keep in mind, the inspection does not come. If you do take the option B, we're going to put the rooms in, and that's it. You take the good with any potential bad, and you're 100% responsible for any repairs this unit needs now or will need in the future, if any. So that means there's no exclusions to that. So if something quits working or something doesn't work, it's on you, folks. If you want a price on option B, contact my sales department. But honestly, folks, this thing, I usually don't recommend one or the other, but I can't imagine something not working on this camper. I've had the heat on, the air on. We've checked the major stuff. We know the fridge is cold. Lights work, TVs work. You got one bulb burnt out, that's it. And wow. But we'll take it one step further. We're going to check your propane system, your water system, your awnings. Of course, we know the front jacks work. We know the rooms work. But we'll make sure your furniture folds out into beds like it's supposed to. Make sure all your drawers and cabinets function like they're supposed to. And much more. If you want a copy of that list, contact my sales department, and they'll give you a copy of it and tell you the current lead time for a fifth wheel checkout. Nationwide delivery is available, folks, like I said earlier. Now, as far as financing on this, you're probably going to have to go to your own bank or credit union. I don't believe my lenders can finance one this age. This is something, of course, at only $79.95, you don't need 10-year financing for an $8,000 camper. I mean, if you get 10-year financing on this amount of money, you're going to spend twice as much on interest just to save $10, $12 a month. All you need is a 36, 42, 48 month loan on this camper at the most, and get a very affordable payment, not pay a lot in interest. So you can go to your own bank or credit union, get a loan really easily on this camper. Or do what I do, anything under $10,000 myself personally, I just go to my credit union, get a signature loan. That way I don't have to carry full coverage insurance on it. But that's up to you folks, and we'll be happy to assist your bank or credit union or finance company with any paperwork they may need to secure a loan in your name on this fifth wheel. Of course, I'm sure somebody's probably going to pay cash for it, but I'm going to tell you folks, and I mean this honestly, I've got fifth wheels out here for $20,000 that I don't believe are as nice and well built as this one for $79.95. And I may be shooting myself in the foot, but come out and look at it and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Beautiful RV. Let's walk out here and look at this. Now I'm going to do a separate video on this truck, but look at this truck. You may want it, you may not, but this is what was traded in with this fifth wheel. This is a 1999 Dodge 3500 dually. Got the Cummins diesel, 89,000 miles, spotless Carfax, got almost new tires on it. This is a truck that's been towing this camper for the past 10 years. And it's, well folks, rear tires are starting to get a little weak, but the front tires have been replaced recently. But got the under rail toolbox, got the air gate, Cummins diesel, and just absolutely, it's the 4-door truck, the suicide doors. Of course, that door's locked. Got power windows, power locks, cloth interior. No paint work, never had any, doesn't need any. Windshield's perfect, air's cold, heat works. Seats, never smoked in. And it's a 5-speed. And I'm going to tell you folks, when it comes to towing, you can't beat a 5-speed. I used a truck very similar to this for several years when I was transporting RVs for a living. And I had a 96 model regular cab dually with a 5-speed. And the way these things are geared, I mean, it's one of those trucks that you'll take off without, when you don't have something behind you, you're going to take off in second gear most of the time. But look at the seats in here. It's clean. Georgia, Tennessee truck its whole life. There's some extra tow mirrors for it. 5-speed, Cummins, all original, factory stereo, CD, tilt cruise, all that good stuff, folks. Books and manuals in it. But anyway, I'll do a separate video on it. But $14,900 for the truck, $79.95 for the fifth wheel, or $22,900 together, and you're already set up. Perfect rig. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.